Hey everybody, how are you guys? I hope you guys are good. So I want to take a minute and make this quick video because I have seen so many I stand with Lindsay hashtags that it literally makes me sick to my stomach. Let me say this. She was a nurse. If she wanted to kill herself, she would have done it. If she wanted to slit her wrists, she would have done it. If she wanted to, she would have done it. But she didn't. Those cuts were actually so superficial that they weren't even bleeding when her husband had found her. That's how superficial those cuts were. So she obviously was not suicidal. Because if she was, she would have killed herself. She would have succeeded. She was a nurse. She had medical training. She knew exactly where to cut if that's what she wanted to do. But that's not what she wanted to do. She was not having suicidal ideations, or she would be dead. She was unsuccessful at taking her own life. But you know what she was successful at? Taking the lives of her 3 children. For up to 5 minutes, she had to stand there and strangle each one of those children. She did that successfully. So, anybody that wants to say I stand behind her, there's something wrong with you, and you are part of the problem. You are part of what is wrong with this world. I guarantee you that if this was anybody else, if this was a family who was, let's just say, poor. If this is a family who was poor, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nobody would be standing with her. Nobody. And that's the sad reality of the world that we live in. That because she has money and because she kept her house well and she kept herself looking a certain way, people aren't holding what she did against her. Yesterday, a woman was arrested for killing her 3-month-old baby by putting him in a suitcase in her closet for 12 hours. She is arrested and being charged. Not one mention of her suffering from anything. So where does it stop? All you people that want to stand behind Lindsay, where does it stop? Are you going to say don't charge that woman because she obviously had a mental illness that made her put her 3-month-old in a closet? When does it stop? Or do you just pick and choose based off of how much money somebody has, whether or not you're going to back them, or whether or not you're going to throw them under the bus? That's the reality of the situation here. Because anybody who listened to anything anybody said in that arraignment knows that this woman was not suffering from postpartum depression, which means she was not in a moment of psychosis when she did what she did. She planned it. She sent her husband out to get the food. She knew exactly how many minutes he was going to be. She knew she was going to need a little bit longer, so she sent him to the store. That's what we're looking at here. Premeditated. That short that I put out earlier about that post that she made when her 3-year-old was 19 months old, that she said she's been battling him since he was 8 months old. Basically doing everyday parenting things, changing diapers, putting your kid's shoes on, putting your kid's coat on, making your kid come inside, putting your kid in a crib, putting your kid down for a nap. Nothing out of the ordinary. These are all things everyday parents have to deal with. And it's, God forbid, anything out of the ordinary were to happen, because she couldn't handle it. She couldn't freaking handle it. And I really believe that she wanted the idea. She loved the idea of having kids. but the reality of having kids is a lot different. And I think she just couldn't take it. Honestly, that's what I think. I think she could not take it. And so she, I believe, planned this whole thing, kept going from doctor to doctor to doctor, to looking to get a diagnosis of postpartum depression. And when she didn't get one, she, that's what she was doing, was trying to get a diagnosis. And the last psychiatrist that saw her said, listen, you do not have postpartum depression. You don't even have any of the symptoms of postpartum depression. So all of you boneheads putting out that hashtag, I stand with Lindsay, what the hell is wrong with you? You have the proof that she did not suffer from postpartum depression, which means she couldn't have had postpartum psychosis. Are you guys deaf or just dumb and not paying attention? Because, it really is making me literally sick to my stomach. Let me tell you something. There's people right now blaming the medication. There's people blaming the doctors. There's people blaming mental illness. But they're not blaming the one person who actually committed these crimes. What is wrong with you people? Seriously. Now let's get one thing straight. She was on, at the time of these murders, she was on Seroquel, which is a frickin' sleeping medication. The worst side effects are fever, chills, and drowsiness. She was on Ativan, which is it's for anxiety, okay? No homicidal thoughts, no homicidal ideations, none of that is a side effect of Ativan. Thirdly, she was on amitriptyline, which did have one of the very rare serious side effects was suicidal thoughts. But as we've just established in the beginning, she did not have suicidal thoughts or she would be gone. Okay? So stop the nonsense. Stop all of the craziness. This woman killed her kids. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was in her right state of mind when she did it. There's no question here. No question. She deserves to go to prison for what she did. Absolutely. Alright, you guys, I just wanted to put that out there. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Please hit that thumbs up. Please sub to the channel. And anybody who wants to donate, links are down in the description below. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking hard questions. Keep telling it like it is and keep spreading that light. Have a good day.